Armenia Tree Project is a non-profit environmental organization which was established by Armenian-American activist Carolyn Mugar. Its mission is to assist the Armenian people in using trees to improve their standard of living and protect the global environment. But before we get to all the green action, let's take a small history class about Armenia. In the early 90s, Armenia was at war and facing an energy crisis. People were cutting down trees everywhere to be able to heat their homes and survive long, harsh winters. Carolyn Mugar witnessed all of this and established Armenia Tree Project in 1994 to address the environmental and economic disaster of Armenia's dwindling forests. So it began, and since then, ATP has planted 5.5 million trees, created hundreds of jobs, and educated tens of thousands about the environment all across Armenia. How do you accomplish so much and reach your goals? Well, first you need to grow some trees. ATP has 4 state-of-the-art nurseries where it propagates trees for its planting initiatives. The nurseries employ Armenian refugees and provide over 50 varieties of indigenous fruit and decorative trees. The nurseries also serve as field research stations for students, professionals, and local farmers. ATP's 3 major program initiatives are community tree planting, forestry, and environmental education. Through this flagship initiative, ATP's greened more than 1,150 sites. We're talking historical monuments, churches, parks, schools, hospitals, you name it, ATP is there. Prominent sites include Khorvirab Monastery, Sardarapat, and the American University of Armenia. ATP only plants if a site has water for irrigation, is secured, and has a community willing to care for the trees. The sites are monitored regularly to ensure the highest rates of survival and to provide technical assistance. About 5,900,000 pounds of fruit have been harvested from CTP trees, all benefiting local communities. Some of the trees are sourced from ATP's award-winning Backyard Nursery Micro-Enterprise Program. What are backyard nurseries, you ask? Here's the gist of it. ATP distributes tree seeds to families and trains them to grow the trees in their backyards. Once grown, ATP purchases and replants the seedlings. The program provides much-needed income for residents of remote villages and more trees for Armenia. Through this program, ATP seeks to restore Armenia's lost forest cover. The Myrak Family Reforestation Nursery in Margahovit supplies hundreds of thousands of seedlings that are used for forestry planting each year. Reforestation is combined with poverty reduction, as ATP hires 150 rural dwellers each year to help with planting and maintenance. ATP currently has 27 active forestry sites. You probably realize by now that ATP is so much more than just a tree planting organization. Children are the future, and to be able to make a real impact, ATP is teaching kids from a young age to appreciate nature and take responsibility for it. ATP's 2 environmental education centers named for Michael and Virginia Ohanian are visited by close to 4,000 students and teachers each year. At these centers, they are learning about climate change, waste management, water preservation, and other environmentally important hot topics. Building Bridges, a program within environmental education, connects diaspora students with their environmental and cultural heritage. Diasporan school children meet their peers in Armenia, learn together, plant trees together, making bonds for life. As we approach ATP's 25th anniversary, we ask you to join us and become part of this success story. With your support, we can continue to create a secure and sustainable future for Armenia.